Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Tabor Smith here at Pure Life Family Wellness, 19500 State Highway 249 here in Houston, Texas. I'd just like to share with you my story today, my story of how I got into chiropractic, why I'm so passionate about chiropractic, and why I'm so passionate about health really in general. You know, when I was young and growing up, me and my brother both were very active. We were very into sports. Basketball seemed to be our sport, and in fact it was because my dad was a high school basketball coach. Well, every summer playing basketball, every spring, fall, winter, all year long playing basketball, and those falls and injuries and those types of things wear on the spine. Well, I went through school and got to be about a junior in high school, and I was playing for my high school basketball team when all of a sudden I started feeling pain in my low back. And you know, at first we didn't think it was anything, and mind you, I'd never been to a chiropractor before. My family didn't know what chiropractic was, and my parents did what probably most parents would do here, especially in the United States, is they gave me over-the-counter pain pills and medication, Advil, Tylenol, ibuprofen. That's a hard word to say, but nevertheless, they gave us those over-the-counter pain pills and tried to help me with my pain. They really wanted me to get better, but honestly, it wouldn't help me much. It helped me get over it for you know, a couple minutes or maybe even an hour or two, and then that pain would come back again. And so I continued to play basketball, I continued to go to school, and I didn't really change anything, and that pain continued to get worse. In fact, on the way to school, I remember having such bad pain in my low back that sometimes I'd have to have my dad pull over so I could get out and walk around a little bit. And then the pain continued to get worse. It started to shoot electrical, just piercing pains down both of my legs. It really got bad. It got to where I couldn't play basketball anymore. I had to sit on the bench with my jersey on and watch all my friends play. I remember at night, it got so bad one night, I couldn't get into bed by myself. My mom had to lift my legs and put them in bed for me. Not long after that, my parents took me to the emergency room because one night the pain was terrible. Now, I remember doing all kinds of tests that they ran on me, and all kinds of imaging, x-rays, and maybe even MRI, I can't remember. But basically what they did was they put me on just a stronger pain medication. They put me on a prescription strength drug, and you know, it helped again for a couple hours, maybe even a day with the pain, but it wasn't doing anything to fix the problem. And I could tell, and it wasn't getting better. Well, I don't know who told my family about chiropractic, but thank God they did. And I remember my parents took me to the chiropractor for the first time, and the chiropractor did an exam, and he did his own x-rays, and then he began to sit down and show us exactly what he found on the x-ray, and show me where my spine was out of alignment, where I had subluxation in my spine, and that's what was causing the pain in my legs, and something we'd never been told before, just mainly because medical doctors don't look for subluxation, and unfortunately that's what I had very bad in my low back. Now, I remember going to the chiropractor every other morning before school, and that lasted about 2 or 3 months, and I just slowly began to get better and better and better until that pain was completely gone, and that was such an awesome feeling. I remember finally being pain-free, and I was able to play basketball again with my friends. My senior year, I played basketball the whole year. I never missed a game. It was awesome. And I was even blessed to be able to play for a couple of years in college, which was my dream. And so it was awesome. And without chiropractic, I would have never been able to do that. And so I went to chiropractic school after I got out of college. And when I got to chiropractic school, I learned that chiropractic was actually good for so many more things than just back pain. And it was great for back pain, but it was actually good to increase overall health, and I had not known that. I didn't know that your nervous system controls your entire body. It controls your organs, your cells, your tissues. It controls everything. And so if you have subluxation in your spine, the same nerves that go to the muscles that cause pain go to the organs and the glands, and so they can cause you to be less healthy than you should. For those of you who have heard my story before, you know that my mother passed away when she was only 47 years old. She had struggled with health her entire life, and she was a type 1 diabetic since she was a kid, and so she had it tougher than most people do going through life. But I truly believe, had she known that chiropractic was out there, and she had her spine and nervous system checked for subluxation, that would have greatly increased her life and her health. And so my mission and my purpose is to help as many people as I can to raise health, to raise awareness in my community. And if I can help someone to have better health, maybe to help a mom live longer so that they can be with their family, maybe to help a kid get out of pain so that he can play basketball, so that he can fulfill his dream, and maybe even play basketball or whatever sport that he wants. That, to me, is fulfillment, is happiness, is awesome. And that's why we have Pure Life Family Wellness. That's why we do what we do. And that's all I got. But I wanted to share that with you guys. And thank you for spending the time and watching and caring. And thank you for telling other people about us, because that's how we reach more lives. So that's all I have.